Hello, everybody.
Was
Oh,
that
what is up
was
with
that
that?
extremely loud for anybody else?
Yeah, I had to turn down my volume a little bit.
Okay, yeah. Well, it's more complicated to turn down my headphones, so I just dealt with it.
It was
Sorry.
like I could just tell my ears were bleeding, so I knew it was loud.
Maybe I swear that intro like slowly gets louder and louder too. I don't know what I've
Yeah,
done to it.
I highly doubt it's our hearing getting better and better.
I have this strange feeling that's not the
What
case.
is up, guys? We are Thin Line Defense. Welcome to your favorite Thursday night live chat. Thankfully, those losers, Hop and Brass Facts, aren't doing one to try to
They probably
shadow us.
are.
They probably are. We just don't
No,
know.
they
Yeah,
probably
we just want to
didn't.
know about it. Yeah.
Yeah, so I think
Um,
now that they're doing that BS, that you're gonna have to change your thing to your favorite Thursday night live chat that airs at and say the time.
Yeah, your other
8:30
favorite
Central.
live chat.
Yeah.
Shadow Man says, "I'm here. I'm here." We got a lot of wizards in the.
Yes, thank you.
Oh, already getting
I
it
need
started.
that.
Yeah.
And I guess something we're going to be announcing. Well, we kind of announced it a little bit last week. We'll wait until a couple more people kind of join in, and we'll be talking about that too.
Yeah.
But Jason, tell them about what we're going to be doing today.
So Walsh and I actually have had a really hard time trying to mesh our schedules to talk about SHOT Show and to plan stuff. We have a shared like Google Doc where we have been putting whenever we schedule appointments with companies, we put them in there. We've already had some issues where it's like, no, you can't do that time. I promised this company that time, and so it's like emailing companies. I'm sorry, I'm an idiot. I'm a loser of TLD. Please forgive me. But we're going to kind of use our live chat tonight to ask you, the viewers, to help us build our schedule.
Yeah, and literally, we haven't gotten to talk, and we need to get this done. So we're using our time effectively.
Now, nobody's gonna judge you if you click off and leave right now, because I almost didn't come to this live chat for this reason.
This is going to be a good one. We got other stuff to do too.
Well, let me give you a kind of a highlight real quick of an idea of what I want to do. So, for example, let's see if I could do this effectively. All right. So this is the SHOT Show floor plan. So right here, 62109 is Ops Core. Like we're going to stop and see them Tuesday morning, but we're going to have like an hour. And so I'm thinking, okay, well, right here, let's see here. There's Tactical Night Vision Company, Tactical
TNDC.
Distributors, HRT's right there, Princeton Tech.
I can barely see
I can't really
Expo
even
level
see
1.
that. Maybe do like Control plus.
You do Control Plus.
No.
Your mom did
that-
Control Plus.
I don't know if that helps that much.
No,
Maybe
it
does.
doesn't.
It kind of does.
Well, Joe's trying to do this on his phone, so it doesn't count.
Yeah, Joe's hoping he gets a computer for Christmas next year.
Oh, like this company right here, Zhao Sheng.
Oh yeah, we're gonna
Yeah.
be checking out the
We should
Zhao
we should
Sheng
go see them.
lights and
Could
optics
probably
this year.
skip
Anyways.
over that one.
So the idea is when we're gonna bring up whoever we're gonna go meet with at whatever time, and hey, we have 2 hours. These are some companies that are around there. Who do you guys want us to go see? I did promise J-Dub that I will go by Zev and get him something.
Hey,
Michael Farley says, "Wait, there are other Thursday night live chats?
no, there are not. No.
This is
You already missed it.
Thursday
You
night
already
live
missed it.
chat.
Yeah, see,
This
there are
is
no
the only
other-
Thursday night live chat you need.
Hey, can I make a request for where you're going?
yeah, but then
Can
we're
you
gonna talk
go-
about our giveaway.
Can you go to Springfield Armory?
Oh, they weren't there last year.
They
Let's see if
weren't.
the
We wanted to
losers
go.
were there this
Yeah, we
year.
were gonna go for you last year, and then they weren't there.
Okay,
Yeah,
I want you to go there, and I want you to ask 2 specific questions. So first, say, "Hey, one of our guys is a huge Springfield fan. He has like I think 6 of them
All
now.
of them. Yeah.
Oh,
And yeah, you guys showing no love. That's number 1. And number 2, I want you to like record it, okay? And be like, so for all the owners that were so excited for the Prodigy and somebody to actually make a 2011 or a double stack 1911, what do they need to do if their gun isn't cycling properly? Like, I want to see their facial expression and know the answer.
I don't think you're the only one.
yeah.
Exactly. And nobody asking them questions. Damn it.
Is yours getting
So-
cleaned up at all? Like, I keep hearing people
Dude,
like,
I-
keep shooting it; it'll clean it up. Like, I don't know if that's.
I
correct
haven't
answer.
even ran a bore brush through mine, so I couldn't tell you. It's still sitting dirty on the,
Mm.
on
Well,
the
hey,
dresser.
It's dirty like a lot of things.
I want to share everyone. I want to share. Joe, we will ask them. We will see what they have to say. I'm
Yeah,
sure.
I want you to get that on camera
I'm
because
sure they'll tell us.
there are a lot of people that want to know that answer.
Yeah.
And nobody asking the hard question because it's Springfield Armory, right? And we can burn that bridge. There ain't no bridge to burn.
Well,
I mean, we literally, you guys are literally swimming through the moat in order to get to the other side. So if they kick you back, who cares, dude? There ain't no bridge there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I will say this too: is Springfield Armory is like they're not in the basement, but they are in like the poo-poo part of the good floor. So there's like a good floor, and then there's the basement where like the really good stuff is.
Mm-hmm.
So they're on the good floor, but they're in the like doo-doo corner part of the good floor. Like the part that no one knows
swing
about.
Over, and I mean, you don't even have to set up an appointment. Just swing over there and ask them no questions on
There's
camera.
probably going to be nobody there.
Well,
so
then say on camera, I came over here to ask him 2 tough questions, but nobody here.
So Bailey says,
"Hey, do you want input from us or not? Like, I'm part of the viewer tonight."
So Bailey says the official
Yes,
Springfield response to Prodigy not running correctly is to send it into Springfield. They have been doing a very good job at sending them back running perfectly to their credit.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't want to mail that off. It's
like
such a pain to try to mail. Well, because it's going, I don't even know how to do it with a pistol. Because it's going to an FFL, I don't know if I have to consider gunsmithing.
I don't think
I think you could send it directly to them from your home.
I think my
they
SIG
can
one
mail it back to you.
Yeah, they just gave me a label, I think, with the SIG one, then it came right back to me. Yeah.
Yeah. Do I have to? Oh, okay. I'll figure it out.
Says, while you're there with Springfield, ask them why the 911 sucks so much butt.
Which 911?
The 911, the Springfield 911.
I don't even know what that is.
It's a little like stubby 9mm 1911, right? Or
really?
45 caliber, like a little 3-inch 1911.
Oh, really?
The dude says, I bash my Springfield St. Victor all the time since it's a budget BCM, but it has thousands of rounds with no malfunctions.
Okay. Can I steal a spotlight for just a minute and share? We've got like 16 viewers, so it's a good time. So those of you who weren't here last week, we had kind of mentioned a little bit of a fundraiser we did last month for Skinny Medic, and we thought we'd have another fun one we could do again this month. So what I actually have is this plate carrier. So minus all the doodads, maybe not this patch. I can't see. Am I backwards? Maybe not this patch, but I'll leave the DM one on there. But the idea is to leave this whole multicam Tropic setup together as much as I can.
Side plate pouches too?
Yep. Side plate pouches will stay. Pretty much everything, all the pouches will stay, just not the stuff that's in them. No PTT. But like you'll get my wizard patch. You'll get my medical patch, all the basic stuff on here. And it's got a
recondite.
Full recondite rear pack. So what we're doing with this is we're doing it as another fundraiser. So all the money that we raised for this, we're going to give all of it over to Skinny Medic again. So what we're doing is every time you do a super chat for $10, I'll put a little thing in the wheel of names for you, so that you'll be entered in the running. And then end of January, like the last hour, 30 minutes of that live chat in January, we'll spin the wheel and see who's won. Now, Joe has wanted this exact plate carrier for a long time, and
over a year.
And I'm gonna tell you guys this right now. He has actually donated to this cause. So he's donated enough to Skinny Medic where we had one donation from Zach last week that we counted, and Joe has entered money in. So he is currently 66% chance of winning.
Let's go.
So if Joe wins this, we'll have a problem. So if you want to be part of this, every entry that you do over $10, so look, there we go. There's Shadow Man.
You will have a problem because if you leave your name on that, I'm gonna get a patch that isn't just, and it has a stick figure doing the deed, and it says it. Like having intercourse with the word it. I'm gonna get that in a patch form and cut everything out where just a stick figure, and I'm putting it right up against your name. Like guaranteed, dude, that is happening.
Oh, that's awesome.
Or who was it? Calvin peeing on it. That's happening.
So guys, what I'm going to do too, as you guys it comes trust me, I've worked out on this, so that's on you guys. So I'm going to also, whenever you guys do an actual entry, I'm going to put a number next to it. Oh, thanks, J-Dub.
You better stop talking and get typing, dude.
Do you see what J-Dub says? If I win, send it to my boy Joe. Oh my
yes.
God. Oh, I'd be so mad.
Dude, J-Dub is my favorite person in the world.
So like I said, we're gonna donate all this money, and I'm gonna keep I'll put numbers next to your name every time you put it in. So if you donate more than $10, so let's say you donate 20, I'll put 2 entries in for you. Or if you do 10 now and you do 10 later, I'll have kept track of it so that I'll know
every $10 you get an entry, no matter how much that adds up to.
Yeah, and I'm
Prepper Book Club says Joe will lose, I will win, Jimothy wills it.
No. I want to know, like, I want to spend $50 and get a respin. So whoever wins, I can just respin it.
That's awesome.
Only if like, but you have to call it first. If it lands on Joe, I'll pay $50 to respin it. Like, like it's for a good cause.
If you're gonna screw somebody out of the plate carrier, I think it has to be $100.
Nobody but you.
No, I will say this.
Nobody but me.
I will say this: if you don't like the idea, because any super chat through YouTube, YouTube's owned by Google. Google takes their cut. So if you don't like the idea of supporting Google, you don't have to go through us at all. We're just doing this as kind of a fun fundraiser for Skinny Medic. In the description for this video is the link for Skinny Medic's PayPal, his Venmo, his Cash App. You could send direct to him if you'd like. I don't know if you guys have been following. So Gage, was his son, the one that we're doing this fundraiser for, was kind of in and out of the hospital. They were home on Christmas, but the most recent update that I saw, it was a picture of Gage back in the hospital, and Skinny Medic was saying they're going to have to schedule surgery. So, the more we could do to help them, the better it is.
And we all know how much a surgery in a hospital costs these days. Yeah. I mean, if you get out of there only paying $30,000, you were really lucky.
Yeah. And hey, I want to give one big shout out. I know we talk about how much we like defense mechanisms. I know some people kind of overloaded being so massive with some of the sales we've given them lately. But we told them about what we wanted to do, and they were like, absolutely, we're on board, give it away, and then Walsh will say hook up with a new one with some updates, and you can show up that to your channel as some of the new stuff we've done. So like defense mechanisms was absolutely awesome about it. So big thanks to Jesse and to Tim. I know sometimes we can have some trouble, but in reality, those guys are pretty awesome.
Dude, I went from a 66% chance to like a 10% chance in 5 minutes. It's
more than 10%.
Yeah, way more than 10%.
Like a solid 12 to 15.
Okay.
Michael Farley says, wait, I wasn't paying attention. What's going on? So Skinny Medic. What's that?
Hey, I can wrap that up faster. Skinny Medic, son in hospital, taking donations. Every $10 gets you an entry to win that plate carrier.
You win Walsh's actual plate. Anything that's multi-cam tropic on here, you get it. If it's pieces and stuff, I'm
not the goodie inside the pockets, but the plate carrier. And it's gonna have a name on it. So I'm making something funny.
Here, Ironside just said 2 more for me, bro. Ironside's got 3 entries.
I know. But technically, so do I, because my boy, J-Dub.
Okay, maybe. Yeah. So yes, you can do more than one, like we said. So for Ironside, you technically have 3. You have 3 spins. And I'm keeping tabs of all those as we go, so I'm gonna have to keep them going as we move. So it would be awesome if Ironside won, and then he did like, let's review Walsh's plate carrier. Like, this guy.
Yeah. Well, right out the box, it stinks.
yeah. It's like, what is this? Like, looks like someone's been
like
wearing
a sweat
this.
factory.
Clearly, he has cats.
Remember, this was the one I tested where people are like, I wonder if it'll come apart if the placard. And I was like diving on the ground, like just diving into the grass on my chest. Yep, this is the one.
Bailey Luke says Jimothy wills it. Jimothy also wills that it will come with plates.
That's an expensive shipment.
I'll send you some LA Police Gear plates. Croak says, actually give J-Dub 10 more entries for his $100 super chat, but credit it to Joe.
Yes, dude, I love these people.
Is that what we want to do? I didn't know if we were doing those ones for last donation differently, or if we're separating this one.
No, I think
it's up to them.
Yeah. It's up to you guys. For some reason, I thought we were doing it separate. Does it come with night vision? Since this
we're not at 1 million subscribers yet.
Yeah, 1 million subscribers.
Since we're trying to raise more money for them. I'd like to separate the one from last month and the one from this month, as they're kind of two different things. But if you really want to credit your stuff, get with me after, and I'll sort it out. I'm not saying no. I'm just trying to raise as much as we can.
I'm saying no.
How much money we're raising?
That depends. If all the entries go toward me, then I vote yes.
This guy.
So the dude's asking, is ADM going to be there? If so, ask them when they're going to start selling 308 lowers. So yeah, American Defense Manufacturing will be there, and they're actually right near where OpsCore is. So we could swing by them.
Go. Write that down.
Hey, I do want to say, biggest thing that's awesome that we're doing such a cool thing for a cool cause. In just a few minutes, we raised $100 for Skinny Meg's family. So that's just awesome to say.
That's
awesome.
Hey,
thanks everybody. And hopefully
somebody wins the best. We have the best viewers on YouTube.
Somebody wins this and does something funny with it, and then they'll have their. I mean, you get your own. I mean, I'd pay a good bit just for my own wizard patch. At least $20 for this. That's a good deal.
Yeah, I'm telling you right now, if you do something cool with it and you send Walsh a video, he will include it on YouTube.
Oh yeah. Oh,
100% guaranteed.
I'm probably gonna ask for it.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna leave.
We're gonna say it might be requested.
Yeah, we'll come back to this again. We'll remind you guys about this as more viewers come in. So those people that have donated to Skinny Medic, thanks so much for that. We're gonna, like we said, we're gonna keep doing this all month. Everything we raise, even if you guys do silly super chats that aren't even to this, just other super chats, we're gonna take all that money for this month and we're gonna give it to Skinny Medic and his family. So yeah, as we go through all of the January, we'll probably do more in February too. But, all right, but let's switch over, Jason. We need to actually do our SHOT Show planning.
Yeah, but we've already given not Jason a bunch of idea. He's crapped on two of them and not taken any notes.
No, we'll gladly go, but we have to actually.
I'm not taking notes. Hang on, real quick.
Where are we going on the first day?
Easy there, Jimothy. Not taking notes. Look at this. Got an Excel spreadsheet.
But I say we actually have.
Where's my 2 question for Springfield Army?
Oh, those are locked away right up here, buddy.
Oh, yeah. Got it. Yeah.
Right
Good notes. Good notes.
So the issue is,
did you put 308 lowers on there?
That's how it's going to work out. I'll show you.
Hey, confirm dark energy for noon. They emailed me back.
Okay. Look at this. We're multitaskers.
Look at us. We're professionals. We have Excel.
Well, it's Google Sheets.
Yeah, it's actually not Excel. It's actually the free version of Excel. So this is what I want you guys to see. So we're gonna go. It starts pretty early, so we're probably gonna be there like 7:30. So if you see some gaps here,
yeah, the gaps are necessary because last year every day I think we were at 12 plus miles, like 16 miles we walked every day.
It's not a joke. And like we would be like, okay, where's the next place? Like, dude, it's across town. It's basically across.
Yeah.
And like, how long do we have? We have 3 minutes.
Yeah, it's basically in the next zip code. Bailey Luke says, I can't wait for Ironside 1 and 2 to be skipped by the Wheel of Disappointment, only to be won by Ironside 3. What an upset that will be.
Awesome. Okay, so
but here's your chance. If you've ever wanted to go to SHOT Show for whatever reason, you're like, oh, if I ever went to SHOT Show, I'd do X.
Yeah,
that's what Walsh and not Jason are looking for right now.
It looks pretty good. So yeah, Prepper Agilite is actually going to be first thing on Tuesday. We're gonna have some day one content. So those people, if you want to, why don't you highlight those people who are trying to blow up on each day? So what?
And it'd be really cool, since we're using it as a powwow anyway, it'd be really cool if you write down like who asked the question. So when you're doing the video and you actually asking people the question, you can kind of give them a shout out. Like,
that would be kind of cool. We could do that.
Be like, hey, we have a couple viewer questions for you here. J-Dub in a tub wanted to know
why does the prodigy
Why
Joe
did all these people have an issue with their Prodigy?
Joe
Ramator
in the
Key
Casey
State
Jones
Reviews
mask
wants to know
asks-
why your Prodigy sucks ass.
Oh, so we.
It's still
we
my
gotta talk
favorite
about
gun that
this.
I own, though. My favorite handgun.
Jason, we got to go see.
Oh yeah, Unity.
what was-
Klasky. Chip.
Yeah, Chip. We got to go say hi to Chip. He was super like. Chip is probably like actually legit, and he took time to talk to us. Like I think he knew we were idiots. Like
Yeah.
he had been pre-warned we were morons, and he was the coolest dude. He followed us prior to. So which was
I'll say this: the dude. Wait. Who had asked about ADM? It was a dude, right?
I think so.
Yeah. So Unity is like two. I almost said hallways.
I know what you're saying.
Two aisles.
Rows, booths.
Two rows.
Aisles. Aisles.
2 rows away from ADM. Why am I
Oh,
not
listen to this.
showing this
Croak,
instead of
Croak,
showing-
this is amazing. Unity is always high. Ha.
Ha, ha.
I like that one.
So the green box is Unity, and the circle is ADM.
Oh, we could totally do it. So what are they near though? Look, I know you're looking at multiple
So
sheets. over there.
Ops core is right here. Can you see that?
Yeah, but that was we're
So
probably
there's
gonna go
Ops
see them.
core. There's TNVC. There's ADM. Who else is here?
Oh, so we can do like an Ops Core TNVC 8. Okay, what opening do you have? What Wednesday? Tuesday's pretty jammed.
Yeah, Tuesday's jam. So now I gotta go.
Wednesday.
You realize how difficult it is for me to like figure out how to share multiple screens?
Why don't you just share one whole window with multiple
Shut-
tabs or whatever?
shut your-
Whatever.
You
Oh, you
are
can't
so-
because you're using the stupid Google Sheets.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. Okay.
So
so-
basically Wednesday.
Oh, so it says Ops Core question mark. So let's do that. Let's do like.
And then you
noon-
should make a video of just viewer questions, like viewer question answered. And that's what the whole video is. Like the last
Yeah.
video that you do on
ADM.
Shot Show.
Yeah.
And then you can just be like, Croak wanted to know X, Y, and Z, and then it skips to Ops Score and whoever
Yeah.
wanted to know this.
We all want to know. Yeah. So
Yeah.
we're gonna try and be all over the place. We don't have any. We need to see what else is on the way between. Well, not really. I was thinking we need to do something between Agilite and Maxpedition, but what we're really going to try to do is actually go record that Agilite video and release it at 1.
Yeah.
Ooh,
A little bit of time.
that's not gonna happen.
It will. They have media rooms there that you can like plug in and
Yeah.
T
If anything-
headsets like them,
If
right?
anything, I'll send Jason. Just go meet people. Go dig up swag.
Hey everybody, what's going on? I'm not
I'm here to get swag. Okay. What else was there?
Mama's
Oh,
over there.
TNVC. Put throw some TNVC. We can't
so
do too
TNVC
much.
is right by Ops Core, so I'm gonna put them
Yeah.
with Ops Core.
Oh, okay. Well,
They're right across the aisle.
yeah, we may be recording some stuff. I don't know if we'll record we'll probably do like a short or something with TNVC, but we may actually be recording for Ops Core because I know Corey, our favorite Ops Core people ever.
Prepper Book Club says just go live and wing it.
Dude,
Yeah.
Listen, this show is not professional. Like, what do you mean go live and wing it? Go live and do it like normal.
Yeah, I mean, just do your normal thing, jump live
Yeah.
instead of
just press
Yeah.
record.
two
What?
video molded together.
Croak
Yeah.
says do a video of viewer questions as a KB warrior.
Oh my god, how awesome would that be? And then
Could you
I
do
would love.
that? Where you like
I'll-
use keyboard warrior and then the answer from the company that we recorded at their booth?
Yeah, that'd be funny.
Oh, that would
Well,
be mad.
but Croak wants to know this.
I would love to be like, excuse me, you can tell that this new optic actually has some bluing in the glass. It's like, oh my god, go away. Like, don't do that.
Take your
We won't do it
keyboard.
live. We won't do it live.
I would
You
laugh
better
too
take
much.
your
Like,
key. You better pack your keyboard, bro.
like when
Croak
I'm
says-
recording the keyboard warrior, it's mostly just laughing. And I'm like, okay, you guys gotta be quiet. I gotta focus.
Here you go. J-Dub says, I'm trying to see Walsh arm wrestle someone from Goobers.
I'll pay them to arm wrestle me just for the photo. Like, dude, you can wreck my arm. It's cool. Like, we'll call it even. Like,
They're right on the backside of HRT, I believe.
oh, they're probably gonna say hi. I don't know. Did you hear the dude? The dude goes, "This isn't a suicide mission." Oh my god! You're like Walsh has to come back. Like he has stuff to do. Like he has videos and work to do. Like there's actual things he needs. Ooh, Shadowman's asking one that we don't have on here. What good medical companies are on here or are going to be there? There's a ton.
Yeah, there's a bunch that are there. The ones that are going to be close to where we're going to be is like Rescue Essentials. They're near there. I'd have to look. There was one other one that stood out to me, but I have to.
I'm not trying to make fun of you here, but who's Rescue Essentials?
Oh.
I don't know. Nobody knows.
Someone's gonna chime in like, actually, they're one of the.
But hey, I've never heard of what's their faces until last year when you stopped over.
Who?
When Agilite or not Agilite, HRT sent you over there.
Oh,
Valhalla.
Oh, we need to go at least say hi to them.
Yeah, I've never heard of them until last year.
They're super good guys.
So Rescue Essentials is kind of like a Walmart of course I can't figure out how to do this.
Hey, why don't we go say hi to Valhalla before we go see HRT on Wednesday? Just say hi to them. Even if we do a short or something.
Yeah, and then you can tell them that you stopped by their booth first.
Well, we did that last year too. It's kind of a tradition. We did Valhalla first.
Oh,
they were actually our very first interview on our very first SHOT Show. So they got a place in my heart.
You know what's funny is they are practically in the exact same spot that they were last year.
They had a good spot.
Growing out facial hair.
Me?
Yeah.
You're trying.
Are you trying?
It's a little beard. It's a little beard action. No, I grew it out. And it looks really bad. It's not even that like. It's just because some of it's gray, so it's some.
It looks like Captain or Team America beard.
Yeah, it's just weird. It's just like it looks patchy because some of it's gray. And it's like this dude's old. And like, oh man, like the hat hides how old I am.
Yeah, that it is.
Not good enough. Tactical Medical Solutions is going to be there.
Oh really?
Yeah. My Medic is going to be there. Titech Medical. I don't know who else. We'll just be surprised. Like that's how it was last year. We were walking around and we were like squirrel, like Doug from Up. Like, oh wow, squirrel. Oh, let's go check that out. No, we don't have time. We got to go to Warren.
You guys swore that you weren't going to do that again. Like that.
It sounds like the way our schedule is being built.
It's going to be similar.
Yeah. I know.
What was the one you just mentioned that asked the Sierra, the ammo company, want to see us?
Oh, Sierra Bullets.
Yeah.
Sierra Bullets emailed us.
Yeah.
Sierra Bullets emailed TLD and said, "Hey, if you guys are gonna be at SHOT Show, we'd love for you to come by the booth."
Yeah.
I'm
excited by Maxpedition. Like the fact that they. Like,
I'm way more excited about. I've never even heard of Sierra Bullet, but yeah, I have. Now that I said it, yeah, I have.
Yeah.
But yeah, you all need to go talk to them and tell them to send me some ammo to shoot stuff with.
That's why you come with, Knucklehead.
I know, next year.
Oh my goodness. That's what you said last year.
I should record. You know what we should do? We should go to Sierra and record. We should record this and say, "Hey, we got a guy on our team who wanted us to ask you to send him bullets so he could shoot stuff, and we're here to tell you we want you to tell him no."
We came all this
because
way.
he didn't come here.
All this way because he didn't come. So
we got him a room.
Because
we'll give you ammo.
He thinks putting food on the table is more important than coming to SHOT Show. What an idiot!
Hey, Bailey, I have this trigger. I have the Rise Armament iconic trigger. I think I have all of them. If you really want me, if you want me to do a video on that trigger, I can do that soon. That's the 140. But if you want to see the iconic, it's a lot like the 535, but just with it has more travel. It's more duty focused. It's more home defense focused. Yeah.
That's the one and only Rise trigger that I have, Walsh. Walsh sent it to me in my box.
Yeah, and now just sits in. Now you just take it apart and put it back together again.
Yeah, I kind of need a gun to put it in. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Bailey, I've done some shorts with it. I'll do more. I'll figure out something cool. It's just 1 minute. It's like 1 minute's not long enough, but like 5 minutes is too long. So yeah, it's kind of an annoying one. I'll figure something out.
So Croak says Sierra just makes bullets, not the cartridges. But
yeah, I know.
I just bought a bunch
I don't know
of
why
Sierra bullets.
The Sierra Match Kings. I don't know why that didn't click. Maybe because I don't hear it. Sierra Bullets.
Sierra Bullets. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
like who makes these then? It says Sierra. They're cartridges. I have boxes of them in my garage right now.
Yeah. See.
What?
See, nobody knows that. That's why they need to start sending us that stuff. So then people will know.
I have, let's see here. I have these 124 grain jacket and hollow points, and then I have the 45 right here.
Yeah.
I got
I
a
mean,
box
I'll just take Full Metal Jackets. I don't care, dude. Just killing paper, bro.
Shout out, man. What are you having a seizure over here?
Joe,
Joe
how about a BRN 180?
S 180S.
I don't know what the 180S is. What's the S stand for?
Oh, okay. Hold on. I need to go to this one because I totally I'm jumping comments so bad.
Oh, you're just jumping? Well, you had a comment up. We need to look up the one.
No, I have a BRN 180. He's talking about the BRN 180S, which is for 300 blackout. We're kind of over it.
Oh.
S is the short barrel.
Yeah, the short barrel one. I think it's it doesn't have to be 300 blackout, but it's a shorter one. So what do we name this guy? Dan?
Yeah, Dan.
Dan's still waiting on the attack pack review. I'm gonna tell you right now, I love that belt, and I just haven't gotten around to review it. But from like it's probably my number one like civilian hiking belt. Like they're not even close. So
is that the one with the like loops on it for your hips?
And it's a less bigger deal now where you have the new DM belt and the HRT belt, but the attack pack belt was out like last November. You know what I mean? Like before SHOT Show. So they kind of started this whole trend of having both the curvature and the Tegris.
Well, they have that cool insert too. Like HRT could do this because they have that back section. So attack pack has this like back section you attach in, and it comes with a frame that sits into the belt for your backpack.
Oh yeah.
So the back,
I remember seeing that.
backpack. It's
and
not
it rides in the
permanently
Tegris
attached.
belt.
Yeah, exactly. It's really cool.
it's
I remember
I
seeing
do
you
own
did
them.
that at SHOT Show.
Yeah.
You showed
Like,
that at SHOT Show.
if any of you know attack pack,
You know what would be interesting? If Joe came with us, you could see it in person.
Next year I'll be there.
But I do owe attack pack a huge apology. I meant to work on that belt forever. I love that belt. It just happened to be that my time ran out and everything else. But I owe them a solid. Those are super good guys. It was my own fault. No excuse but me. I just didn't get to it.
You might want to kind of skip that booth this year.
Yeah, they'll be like, "What happened?" Like, I have your belt.
Yeah,
I love it. I just didn't show it. I use it all the time. I just never showed it to anybody.
So Walsh went into the desert looking for Cody with your belt to use it in the real world, but forgot to take batteries. That's what we need to say.
Cody took the belt.
Yeah.
Good segue. Not Jason. So yeah, this is a reminder. Those of you who weren't here earlier, we're doing a giveaway this month for Skinny Medic. Every super chat that's over $10 gives you an entry into that giveaway at the end of the month. And the giveaway prize is this Multicam Tropic Defense Mechanisms MEPC. Every piece of it every piece of it that you see that's in Multicam Tropic, you get, not the plates. Maybe I'll throw this knife in. I don't know. Maybe I'm feeling nice. I don't know. But like, you'll get this my cool wizard patch. It stinks like me. All this cool stuff.
Your Recondite bag on the back.
Yep. Recondite bag on the rear. So all this, so we can raise some money for Skinny Medic. Again, all super chat entries for $10 or more. Yeah, Cody died. Yes, maybe we'll do a fundraiser for him too.
All right, Cody.
All super chats for $10 or more throughout all of January. So if you're like, hey, maybe I'm going to donate later on, like, okay, that's fine too. Or if you want to donate each,
it's not $10 or more. It's every $10 gets you an entry.
Sorry, every $10. Yeah. So if you do $20, you get 2 entries, that kind of thing. So 33.
So
easy like that.
There's one booth I have not told Joe about. I think if he knew that this booth was there, he would probably try to get his PTO and come.
Probably not. If I'm car related, then you might have me.
Yeah, like maybe if it's like Chevrolet.
You ready?
Yeah, I can't see any of this, so you might have to say it out loud.
Ram trucks.
Oh, Ram trucks. No.
Yep, right
that's in a good spot too. That's a super good spot.
Right outside. Look at
yeah. That's right
Glock is right here, and there's Ram trucks.
Remember last time it was who was right there?
Nissan?
Dude, I'm not happy with Ram right now.
Oh.
Wow, that's how I've been for my whole life.
Yeah. Well, now I know how you feel. This is sad and miserable, but dude, I'm not happy with the car manufacturer right now. You know, Ram discontinuing the 5.7 liter Hemi.
So
Dude, I can't wait. I can't wait. Next time anything bad happens to you, you trip, fall, bust your face. Just remember, karma is a. I can't say that word.
Let's go. So, like,
Yeah.
all right. Your day has
Just
come.
think
Your day
of
has
me pointing over top of you, laughing. Whatever bad happened.
come. Okay, we gotta get back on. We actually have to schedule a shot show. Are we gonna go see Sierra Bullets? Is that the plan? Do you guys want us to go
Yes.
see them?
When?
Are you serious?
We haven't done anything on
Wait,
Friday.
an ammunition company asked you to go and see them, and you're questioning whether or not you're going to go?
There we go. Okay.
Pull the schedule. I have to go see. I need Pulsar in there too. I gotta say hi to them.
See
You
what I
guys
mean?
want-
We're running out of space.
This is why I did need to go.
How long?
So
How many
every
months
ammo
did
company.
on you that? Sierra Bullets.
Oh, hold on. Something from Dan. Dan says, if I pick up the attack pack setup and hip mount it like a proper pack belt, how do you mount the holster? Drop leg mount it to get a minute, or how would you?
So here's
North.
what I would say. If you're used to like hiking packs, that's one of my issues that I have with kind of the hip supports on most hiking packs. There's no way for you to tie in a holster because there's no molly or anything. It's just like thick padding. So think of your battle belt, and then you're able to attach your hiking pack into the back of your battle belt. So you still have the molly on the side and everything that you can put your holster on, but then you have this backpack that attaches into the back of your battle belt.
Yeah, you're asking how would you do your hip holster? I think I answered for you all. You guys both like the True North adapter. Right?
I
No.
will tell you to pause if you're doing this. I think I said this last live chat. I think Wilder Tactical is about to take that market by storm. They're making something really similar. If I had to bet money, they're going to show it at SHOT Show. They actually said, I think they have some demo T&E stuff coming out where it's like the True North adapter, but it's it seems like it has a lot more adjustment to it. I'm hoping it will. I mean, it's Wilder, so it'll probably be cheaper because they're able to make things a lot cheaper. And their leg
and it
strap,
pivots. You said that.
that leg strap adapter, which I don't have over here right now. Their leg strap adapter is awesome for hiking. Like it's just free. You're not like, it's not like slowly rubbing against you. It just moves freely on its own pivot. There's no rub spots or no nothing. So it's a lot better.
So I'm putting Sierra Bullets Wednesday evening after Palmetto State because they're near Palmetto State.
Okay, so we'll go do PSA, then do bullets right afterwards, then,
Yeah.
and then we'll do the PSA video and call it a day.
Yep.
Okay, where's Pulsar? Because I have to go see them.
Find out.
So Pulsar was cool enough to send us like thousands of dollars of thermals. I gotta send them back. But,
Pulsar is
I wanna
not
see more.
going to be there.
What? They said
What's
they're
their
gonna be-
company's name? Is it
No,
Pulsar?
They're there. I saw their boot. I saw their thing. It's on the Instagram.
Maybe I'm spelling Pulsar wrong.
If you are, that's awesome.
Pulsar.
Yeah, let me see. They're on. I'm looking. We have all these viewers.
Maybe they're probably under a company, under a different company. Oh yeah, so Shadowman, Hill People gear for the win when it comes to attaching a gun to a hiking pack. I have picks if he needs it. I love Hill People gear. I got some awesome
hey,
stuff.
Booth 11419.
11419.
Yeah, that's the Pulsar booth. Oh, sweet. We can get free flirt with girls chat.
Oh, perfect.
That's exactly what I wanted.
It's not coming up. 11. Are you dyslexic? Are you sure it's 114?
Hey,
That remember their site mark.
oh, they are site marked because they are Pulsar. Yeah, Pulsar. All those are one company. Yes. Sorry, I don't really want.
You know what's funny
I'm not gonna say
is
that out loud.
on the floor plan, it doesn't say site mark. Yeah, I'm sure you can't see it. It says cell mark.
Okay, so that's actually correct. So Cellmark is the company that there's actually a bunch of different brands underneath there, which is Sitemark, Pulsar, and I think there's 3 others. But Cellmark is the brand, just like how
Bullet
it's like Wheeler and Caldwell.
Oh, Enforce. I didn't know Enforce was them.
Oh, cool. We can go over there and watch them blow lights off there. Oh,
easy there.
You gotta be nice to them. Yeah.
Hey, you don't want any more threats on your life
Nice
for telling the truth on the internet.
Also.
Yeah, I don't know what's near there though. What's near there? Winchester, Christensen Arms. We said that we were going to stop by and see them.
You did.
I did. Yeah, I could just go there. And then, anyways, they're down here. They're kind of. Oh, who else was the doo-doo company that's down here?
Springfield.
Yeah, Springfield. Yeah, that's a company. That's the doo-doo company that's down here somewhere.
Are they over there? Hey, while you're looking at that, Dan, which pack would you pair? I would message them. Stu, I think his name was Stu. Super nice guy. We talked to him last year. I love the guys over there. They'll probably give you that. Their packs are not cheap, but I'll tell you, if you're gonna get a nice pack, they're not cheap anyway. If you're gonna get a good mystery ranch, you're gonna spend $200-300 for it. You may as well spend $200-300 with one that hooks into your belt and everything else. So
I love that. I am like 95% sure that it's not Stu. And so I would love for you to reach out and say Walsh from TLD said that Stu was at SHOT Show last year, and that I need to talk to him.
90% it is. I like this. I like the dude says, I volunteer to go next year and create content for the channel. How awesome would it be? It'd be like 2 of us and 1 random viewer. Like, hi guys.
Right, dude.
The camera view is going to be like this the whole time. So we're here at Beretta, and I just wanted to show you guys.
Honestly, the dude. That's gonna have to be something. We're gonna have to get a little bit bigger, because right now a lot of it comes out of our pockets. But once we're a little bit bigger, I can promise you that the first year that we're big enough to be able to afford to send 1 viewer, we will have a wheel of misfortune to take a viewer.
Awesome.
I promise you that the year that we can afford to pay for a viewer to come, it won't be you. I promise you.
That's so mean.
Super mean.
I'm kidding. The dude's probably my second favorite person.
Yeah, dude in the
Or
Croak.
my second favorite viewer.
I look at our Discord. I'm like, I should probably get on there. And like the dude in Croak have answered like every question to every person. I'm like, I guess they got it. Like,
Mine's still J-Dub, man. J-Dub get me entry for a plate carrier. He sent me a 1911 holster. Like,
see, look at that.
Yeah.
Now he just needs you to start a raffle for the volunteer. Okay, what poo-poo company did you find over there?
Oh yeah, Springfield. Remember? I was like looking all around, and I'm like, they're right across. They're right across from Cellmark.
So we'll do
green is Springfield, red is Cellmark. This big red, right? This big one right here is Christensen Arms.
Let's do. Okay, what do we got in terms of time that we have open for that?
Let's see here.
Is Springfield on your list?
We have between Dark Energy and Maxpedition, we got a couple hours.
Do we? Let's do that.
And
go hit all those. So you are going to ask Springfield on 2 direct questions, right?
We're just gonna, we'll just go say, like, we only waste a bunch of time when we actually go like, hey, let's do content. Like that takes us like an hour. But
so
we have a couple. We're gonna do like 2 big ones a day, and then we're just gonna do a ton of like shorts and stuff. Like, hey, Joe wants to know why the Prodigy sucks so bad, and then just like give him the mic. And he's like, what? And he's going like, what?
He's been saying that you need to make that gun for 10 years. He ordered one when it first came out. He had to wait months to get it, and then after 200 round, it wouldn't feed. Failure to feed.
So Croak says, just get us the credentials. We'll cover the freight. So I think the credentials would be pretty easy and cheap. Yeah, the media. I think the media ones. We just like it's me and Joe and Mass. So we just tell Peter.
that you're me. Just be Joe this year.
This guy in the mask, or the hands. Like, hey, you know those famous hands? Those are Croak.
It's like, look, you could just tell those are mine. Like, what?
Just change your name to Joe this year.
Like, whoever gets that media request, like, this is the stupidest thing I've ever, like, stupid influencers.
Or we make it even better and Cody come back.
No, because honestly, like, the last year. What's that?
They'll just say it's Cody. Like, I'm
Cody.
I'm actually the 4th guy.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah. He came back from the desert and he looks like this.
Yeah, it's totally different.
So if you guys don't remember, last year for SHOT Show, Walsh applied as a joke. Like our first year, he applied as a joke. And then he got to the point where it's like, upload your credentials. He's like, oh, okay, you got me. And he just left it alone. And then
you got me. You got me.
Peter from SHOT Show emailed Walsh and he was like, hey, I need to finalize this. And Walsh was like, well, I'm a YouTuber. I don't have this stuff. He's like, oh, well, send me a link to your YouTube channel. Boom, you're approved. And Walsh texted me. He's like, dude, you got to do this right now. So at middle of SHOT Show last year, we found this guy, that Peter. He runs media for NSSF. And we just remember we went up to him and we're like, thank you so much for help. And we were very appreciative for his help. I think do the same. Like if we find them and like, hey, Peter, I don't know if you remember us, but just want to say again, we're so grateful. Next year,
Just like
we'll probably be able to get anybody. Like this dude is just, he gets yelled at by everybody in media all day long. And then here's two yahoos that are like, thank you so much. You're awesome.
And some people got to be staffers too. Like at some
Words
point,
of affirmation.
you have to be able to bring like
our cameraman.
You have to be able to bring a camera. Like you have to be able to bring staff. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like eventually you get so large, but I need someone to carry my microphone. Like this is my back.
That's
hurts.
basically what I did last year.
You like you almost didn't go with me, but it was awesome that you did. Like honestly, like because I was thinking like, oh, it'll be fun by myself, and then at the end it was like, dude, that would have been impossible without you. Like, the amount of stuff we did
miserable.
Oh my god. Oh, Shadow Man gave a $2 super chat for pics in Discord.
Oh, his hill people gear.
Shadow Man always funny. He always throws money our way to.
It's like
to read a comment.
Just
show the picture in Discord.
I'm just gonna actually just show Discord. I don't know if I can.
You're gonna talk like
you how to?
There we go. Yeah. So then we have this is Hill People. Oh, Hill People gear works great in the backpack. Have it with fantastic as a standalone.
See, this is why you need to be on Discord if you're not.
Yeah, and like
it's free.
Our whole team, we learn stuff on Discord. Like, hey, has anyone seen this? And then like the dude will chime in like, no, it's stupid. Or Croak will be like, you idiot. I'm like, okay, well, I'm not gonna get that anymore.
Yeah, I did find out that Croak is probably the only person besides John Lovell that likes that Warrior Poet sling. That thing's garbage.
It's the worst. I purposely didn't review it just because I didn't want to get beat up. Like I was like, I like them too much to review it. I'm like, I'm just gonna not.
Like Cajun sent it to me and he was like, you can review it, but please don't send it back to me. I was like,
I think that's what happened to mine. I think I sent it to someone else. Like, congratulations, you won it. Like, I don't want to hear anything about it. Like,
oh no, you sent me the Bobo Magpul sling.
I thought you liked that one, the MS1.
I do, but not with that stupid connector. This isn't the type of connector that put my muzzle in the mud. It was way more chintzy than this, but
yeah, you connected into itself. Yeah.
Caleb says, when is Joe
this
going to
one
join us on Discord? Never.
He has to own a computer. Like,
dude, it's not that. It's that between this. So I work 50 to 60 hours a week right now. Then I have this.
Oh.
Then I have my car stuff. Then I have
my violin around here somewhere.
Yeah, I think Walsh has it. Then I have my board stuff, and then I have my family stuff. That's why. And then
so he's saying that you're on the list of priorities. You're too low. Is what he's saying.
Not he's too low, but Discord is, and not up there yet.
Hey,
if I could find a way to make $4,000 on Discord, then I would join it right now. I need $4,000 for Camaro parts.
The dude says Discord has an app. Derp. Like they're turning on you. Like they're totally.
Oh, that's fine. That's fine, dude. I don't have time.
There you go. Croak says, "Do like I do, Joe. I do most of my Discording at work."
There you go.
Yeah. Well, see, I have that new job where I turn wrenches, and I can't turn wrenches and do phone at the same time.
True.
Viper J Jr. says, "I'm waiting on the cheap red dot and magnifier review. I have it.
What's that one you like?
North Tech.
Listen, sometimes
So this is awesome.
Hold on though. Sometimes we get gear and we're all like, usually we're like, oh my god, we have this thing. Like, I guess we'll take a look at it. And it's like all of us are like, all right, like surprise, surprise, you got some mediocre gear. And then like Jason's just like, dude, this is pretty good. I'm like, really? I need to see this video. So go ahead.
Yeah. So Joe did a torture test on a Nortec.
On two of them.
Yeah, two. Did you do two torture tests?
Yeah, dude, I did two Nortec. No, they were both in the same video.
No.
Oh, okay. Yeah, so one
That's
video.
fine. That's fine. That's fine.
So I got the one that's like it looks like the Vortex Huey knockoff.
Yeah.
And that was when I was like, this thing is gigantic. Which it is. It's way too big for what you get. It's just a 2 MOA red dot. So I'm out with my nephew and his friend. They both have Daniel Defense Mark 18 uppers on whatever lowers they have. And we're shooting out to 100 yards. Yeah, that giant monstrosity.
I've had one.
They couldn't hit it. They couldn't hit anything at 100 yards. And so here I am. I have this I have Walsh's used ballistic advantage 12.5-inch barrel.
11.
I have
11.5.
11.5-inch barrel.
That's 11. Yeah.
Some doo-doo build that I put together. I mean, not doo-doo build, but it's just like stuff that I had in my gun cabinet. And I'm first shot, I'm ringing still at to 100 yards. These two guys with Daniel Defense uppers and Hollow Sun optics can't hit anything. I'm like, oh. They're asking me like, well, what are you shooting with? North Tac? What's that?
Exactly.
Some
guys, they sent it to me. It's pretty good.
Has shake to wake. Has all these like cool features.
Shake to wake.
It's just a giant beast of. Look at this thing. Let me put Joe Solo. This thing is gigantic.
This is a typical size of a normal red dot. This
put it
is
in your hand.
Yeah, look how big that thing is.
But I'll say it's not that much bigger than like an EXPS3. The EOTech's huge.
But you don't get any of the capabilities. It's just a 2 MOA red dot.
Yeah, there's just 2 buttons on the back.
It's perfect.
Plus or minus.
Like that's the one that Joe should have torture tested. You should have shot that thing and
Target Joe's perfect optic.
I mean, I still can.
Yeah.
Is it Target Joe or Kirkland Joe?
But I will say, Jason's not going to like that. The battery thing on the bottom.
Yeah, I haven't had to mess with it yet.
Yeah,
luckily,
can you shoot it? Yeah, that's what I'm asking.
Yeah.
Go
ask Sarah for some bullets.
Like we laugh about, I am definitely the snob of the group, and then like these optics, they'll just murder them. They're like, it's still good. Like, all right, I guess. I mean, I don't want to admit it, but I guess it's good. Like, I can't not say that. I can't say it's bad. Like, well, we shot it with a shotgun. Like, that's my favorite one with Olight. People are like, those things are dangerous. Don't even recommend them. Like, dude, okay, listen, you can say they're cheap and they're not the best, but we shot it with a shotgun, and it's like to this day it still works
with the battery in it when we shot it.
Yeah.
Like, that's the only thing that saved it. I'll be honest with you. That's the only thing that saved it.
And I think to some degree, we're all waiting on one of our group's Olights to die just so we can be like, oh, yeah.
I know, dude. I sit here messing with them every night. Look, every Thursday night, there are 3 of them sitting right here.
Yeah. All of mine still work.
Like, I want to buy a Streamlight TLR7A, and it's like the moment one of my Olights dies, I'll do that.
Yeah, but my original Olight from
what I need to do and get one of each, the Streamlight and the Olight, and torture test them both side by side.
What did they do? Remember that one guy did that drop test on lights? It was like on pistol.
Yeah, works holsters.
Yeah. Remember watching that one? And it was like some of the higher end ones didn't do that great. It was like, oh, some of these boo-boo ones are actually being okay. Like, like the water testing was no good, but yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Did we finish?
Yeah. If you're wondering about these guys, it's the so I did the torture test video on 2 of the optics, and then I put the one of the optics that I torture tested with the magnifier on the airsoft build when I did Is Airsoft Can You Train with Airsoft video.
Yeah. So switching gears, we got a good question from Sergeant Nelson. Sergeant Nelson says, will you guys be looking for obscure cool stuff? A lot of gun tubers will be hitting all the mainstays, but I'm hoping there's going to be a lot of neat new players hitting the market like Whiskey 24. Yeah,
maybe I think someone just asked about Whiskey 24 in Discord. Also, it may be the same guy, like just different name. Sorry, go ahead, Jason.
No. So I was just going to say, like last year, I had never heard of Valhalla Tactical. HRT told us to go over there, so that's something that for you guys that don't kind of know our game plan. So what we're planning on doing is, basically, first thing in the morning, there's going to be a company we're going to go meet with. So like Tuesday morning, we go to Agilite, and then as soon as we're done with the video, there's a media room. So Walsh is going to go edit the video to have it ready for release. So like 1 p.m. on Tuesday, the Agilite video is going to be released. It's going to be out. And while he's doing that, I'll be going and doing either YouTube live or Instagram live or just getting B-reel for whatever company. And then after SHOT Show, what we did last year and what we'll do this year is every 6 hours we're going to release a video for the ones that maybe there weren't like our main videos. You're not going to get them the day of, but you're going to get them shortly after SHOT Show is over.
Yeah. and I will say this Whiskey 24, I don't know when it was. Maybe it was sometime last year. I've messaged the owner here, and we were gonna do something. I think he was gonna send me some stuff to review, and then it just fell apart. I don't remember what happened. I'm sure I have his email somewhere. But I was trying to do something.
Conversation fell apart, not the plate.
Yeah, not the plate care. Yeah, conversation. I just never followed up. I think we started talking like, yeah, let's do something, and then like, it's just so hard to keep track of everything going on with TLD nowadays. It's pretty amazing. So. Maybe we can. You want to see if this guy's here?
Whiskey 240.
Whiskey
I think
240,
he is.
Yeah. And we'll go say hi. I mean, if people want to see his stuff, we'll go see him. I don't think we have anything scheduled for Friday. It's kind of like a little screwy day.
No, Whiskey 24 is not there. At least not under that name. Maybe WTF.
WTF ideas. Try that.
This. No, there's NWTF. It's not them though. It's a nonprofit conservation organization.
That's not it.
No.
So I will tell you, Tactical Java. He's excited for Agilite. K19 is absolutely dope. I know nothing. I'd get excited.
So Tactical Java is the guy that works for. For Alan. So we actually have them on the planner. For Thursday, we're gonna go see Tactical Jawa at SHOT Show on Thursday.
Look at that.
He will be there.
That's pretty awesome.
With our powers combined,
we will give you one generally good video.
Harry's here. He says on the road but listening. Good to have you here, buddy.
What up, pal? It's good to hear.
Stop texting and
Did
driving.
you still have the wheel up? We could do we're coming up to an hour.
Yep, let's do it. We'll do this one more and then mention it one last time at the end.
So here the dude says battery on the bottom. Thought that lesson was already learned. Yeah, apparently not.
But you don't have to remove it, do you? I thought it was just on the bottom of that. Oh.
Yeah, if
you have to take it off the gun.
You gotta take it off the gun.
It's not as bad as like an RMR, but that is what battery is that? 2032?
Yeah.
Yeah, it looks like
it. Housing like the size of my mailbox.
Yeah. And you couldn't, but
again, it's a 2 MOA dot. It's not holographic, so you still get like 30 or 40,000 hours. I mean, you with shake to wake, you got 4.5, probably more. You got probably 8 years.
Yeah, it's got to be years. Okay.
Yeah.
Dude, I love Sam. Sam joined. He's the first comment. R.I.P. Cody.
What's up, Sam?
What's up, Sam? I was thinking a little bit. Oh, that's all. Yeah, I love the get well soons.
Yeah.
Croak said, "Did Joe just laser his phone camera?"
I did.
He did.
Probably did.
He did.
I did. It's messing with the lights. That's what I do.
Dan says one of the factory screws on the G45 had too much thread locker on it, and it stripped out while trying to move it to a Unity mount. What to do? Oof.
What part stripped out? Like the head of the screw stripped out?
Hey,
G45? Those are pretty beefy screws. I would hold on. Let me look. Oh, because the other one, the Unity one, uses X head.
There you go. Croak says strip thread toolkit, a few bucks on Amazon.
Yeah. So it's Croak's telling you the actual thing. You need to own a set of easy outs. Joe made fun of me for years for not having a set of easy outs. I bought a set of easy outs, and I was like, why don't I own this as a grown up? So go to the store, buy yourself some easy outs, and the Unity mount. It includes hardware that. Let me get closer so you can see it. There we go. Let's focus on my face. It'll give you the star bits. So it won't even use the other ones, the cross bit ones.
That's if the head stripped out. If the thread stripped out, then yeah, I mean get a tap and die.
Threads?
I don't know. That's what I'm asking.
Oh, I think he just said he put them in it.
He didn't say.
Are you saying if it's stripped out the helicoil?
It's not helicoil, but
well, you know what I'm saying, the inner.
Yeah, the threads.
Yeah, Walsh the threads.
Whatever. We're moving on.
You'll have to get a tap, but it can't be a normal tap. It has to be a flat bottom tap, and you can tap them out and clean them up, but don't over torque the next one that you put in there because
I'm betting
you're removing metal. You're making the threads thinner.
Yeah.
I want to make a comment. I bought a Knights Armament scope mount. Not cheap. Probably the most ass trash hardware I've ever seen used on a single piece. So like, yeah, I'm gonna knock on Knights Armament, but that scope mount is unbelievably expensive and the worst hardware I've ever seen.
That's what you get
The
for
worst.
buying brand name crap.
I'm not happy about it.
So
you should send it back.
You should.
Well, do a trash video on it.
Will Agilite drop a chest rig? I haven't heard anything about it. Has Walsh heard anything about it?
I'm literally bound to secrecy.
On a chest rig?
That means yes.
I can't say anything. I'd like sign paperwork.
That means yes.
Yeah. That means they've gone downhill. I'm taking 5 cool points from them.
Caleb says, sounds like Walsh needs a secretary, forgetting to respond to emails, not doing belt reviews.
Right.
I've just went down this.
We're like right at that weird in between where this has blown up a lot bigger than we thought it would, but nowhere enough to quit our jobs and do this full time.
Yeah, it's directly in the middle. But it started about July when I started doing thermal blankets. That's where the disaster happened. Where it's like, oh, I'm just on this normal path where I'm doing plate carriers and battle belts, and it's like, no, let's do thermal. Now I'm in thermals and like just ridiculous things.
And night vision.
And then it's like, well, what about battle belts? Like, bro, we got cool adventures we're going on. We don't got time for that. We got time for belts anymore.
Viper J Jr. says, I heard a rumor that McLean slings was improving their sling. If they're there, can you ask about it? So I just searched. I did not see them.
That'd be cool. We were on board with them when their sling first came out.
Yeah, I like them.
I like them. They always worked with me. They were really cool. I didn't know they had a multicam one.
Yeah. Misfit says, is that the lead and steel red dot? No, it's the North Tac. M10, I think.
Which one's lead and there is the lead and steel one, I think. Listen, there's a lot of optics company that really want us to review their stuff.
Dan says it was the screw head.
Oh yeah. Yeah, get an extractor tool.
Yeah, go run over to Lowe's right now.
And use some heat on that. The easiest way to use heat on it that I found is if you have a soldering pin, that's the easiest way. Mm-hmm. And just plug in your soldering pin and get kind of a flat tip and put it right in the head of that screw and just hold it there forever. And it'll send heat through the shaft of the screw. That's the easiest way that I found.
There you go. Boom. Croak says, pro tip for optic screws, do not use blue Loctite, use purple 222. Yeah, it's a little bit more forgiving. Speaking of which, Agilite test team number 2 patch on the way.
I heard about that and I was like, I want a cool patch. And they're like, okay.
Sign this paper.
Yeah, I was like, I want one. It's like, okay, you can have it.
Okay, so we're at end of comments.
That patch.
That's pretty cool. So let me talk. Since we didn't talk about it at the top of the hour, let me share my screen. So just a reminder, as we've been kind of talking about all today's live chat, we're going to continue our our fundraiser for Skinny Medic and his family. Jason was sharing earlier that sounds like his son will have to go back into surgery, go back into the hospital. So we're trying to raise some more money for them. Cool way we did it is I have this Defense Mechanisms MEPC in their previous version. Defense Mechanisms was cool about me giving this one away and then getting a new giving this one away and then getting a new version to show off all the new stuff. So what we're going to do is every time you enter a super chat for $10, we'll enter you in. If you do $20, you basically get 2 entries. So every time you do $10, I'll add an entry for you and put a number next to it. So you can see that we keep adding to your list. So at the end of January, we'll go ahead and spin the wheel, and we'll see who wins that. As a reminder, what all you get? Can you put it on me? Put it on me, and you dance around for me, or do you tell me what I'm saying as I'm doing? You're muted. How do you mute yourself? There we go. So basically, everything on this plate carrier that's multicam to include the direct Impact Care pouch, the
Yeah.
DIC pouch. Yeah. Anything that's multicam you get, no PTT. I need that. But like the patch, we'll leave the DM patch on here for you. All the side plate bags. These are actually the cummerbund mesh ones. They don't make these anymore. This is the old style. So you get a bunch of stuff that doesn't actually exist, and you get my stink on it, and you get the Recondite rear bag. So if you're interested in entering to win that, like I said, that's $10. Every $10 super chat, you get me out of here. The $10 super chats give you an entry to win everyone up to $10. So you can enter in multiple times. All the money we gain for everything that we do, in terms of any super chat you donate, we're going to send to Skinny Medic and his family. Even if it's like $2, we're still going to amass all that stuff and give it to them at the end. So that's all I got.
Why is this not showing? There it is.
Oh, because you broke it.
Yep, I'm sorry.
And right now, I mean, statistically, Joe has 2 entries. Joe's really wanted this plate care for a long time.
Yeah, I have 3 entry technically.
3
If
J-Dub.
J-Dub, yeah, man of a word, which I know he is.
Yeah, we'll see if he is. So, but so technically, I mean, of 10 entries, that means you're still at a 30% chance to win.
Yeah.
I don't
guys,
want to do Walsh.
If Joe wins this, I'll make 50 entries. 50. I'll make like 5 or 10 entries just so he doesn't win. Like I just won. I'm just gonna give it to a viewer. I'll just pick anyone but Joe. Oh, that'd be awesome.
And so, like I said before too, if you don't feel like if you don't want to support Google, because Google takes a cut of all of the super chat, so we might have $200 that we're going to send over, where because Google took a cut, we only got, I don't know, 170. In the description of this video is Skinny Medic's PayPal, his Cash App, his Venmo. There's a link to his GoFundMe. There's links to his YouTube, everything. So you can go and support him directly. You don't have to go through us. This is just kind of a fun project that we're doing, a fun raffle that we're doing to try to help out a fellow YouTuber, someone that's done a lot of good for the YouTube medical community and needs some help in return.
Yeah, and as I said at the beginning too, big thanks to Defense Mechanisms. They were totally on board with this giveaway. Do some cool stuff to raise some money for Skinny Medic and his family. And he's like, yep, and then we'll just get you another plate carrier, and you can show off all the new updates we've done. But then your viewers can actually, one of your viewers can have that one that you've shown off for the past year or so. So it'd be cool. I'm just gonna laugh if it's like the dude wins it, and like, because he's the one who, the dude won that crappy GBRS belt. He'll have like half my stuff, and like he walks around like, I'm pretending to be Walsh. Like, dude, that's creepy.
Caleb says, speaking of night vision, when do we get ours? We only need 975,500 more subs.
We're closer every day. Every day we're closer to you guys having night vision.
That is true.
Do you have a list of who those people were?
No, I just got to go back to that live chat. Like, it had to have been right when I got my PVS 14s. So it would have been right before that December before SHOT Show. So I know when it is. I just got to go back and be like, all right, here's where all of our members. Like, there was only like
to 1 million. We're going to get to 1 million subscribers. It's going to be a couple years.
And then I'll owe 10 PVS 14. They'll just show up at somebody's like, hey, I need your address. Like, for what?
I don't know who gets one, but I definitely do.
Like, I don't know who else gets it.
But I know I was here for that, so.
So Misfit says, what guns are y'all excited about at SHOT Show? So the one that I really want to see, they showed it last year, but it hasn't been released yet, is Palmetto State Armory's their micro dagger. I really want to see that. Supposedly it was going to be in production like any day now. It hasn't been. I want to see where they're at with that. I know the Jackal came out. That was a big thing this year, but their micro dagger.
Yeah, I want to see the Jackal in person. Some of those I want to see. A lot of those ones that I just didn't get to see that. Didn't really get to see or mess with last year. Mm-hmm. It's so hard because I guess I got some really good platforms like running Criterion barrels on some 15s, and I don't know what else I'm really hoping to get. Like, what am I hoping to get out of these? Like, I want more accuracy. I want less recoil. Like, I'm really happy with what I have. Maybe I'm just weird. Like, there's nothing I'm really like.
The
Boy,
other one,
this place to really improve.
yeah, I don't know if Walsh is going to come with me, but I did reach out to Christensen Arms, and so I'm going to swing by their booth and check out some of the stuff that they have. So we'll see what they have. I feel like they're a little overpriced. Not a little. They're a lot of overpriced. But
who's this?
Christensen Arms.
Oh,
they're way overpriced.
More, I mean, less than the other companies we were looking at. They're like $4,000 for a 12.5. Like, what are you guys doing? What are you adding in there? Magic juice? Oh, sorry. Yeah, we clicked on the same one. Did you click on that one?
Yep.
Okay. So Seth says, "Hey Walsh, is the connectorized version of the OpScore amp worth it over the fixed down lead?" And Croak answered this also, absolutely yes. The biggest thing that he's bringing up, and this is again a big plug for the Discord, so you can't only ask these questions when we're doing the live chat. You can come on Discord, and these guys will jump in all the time. The biggest thing Croak's saying is future proof. It doesn't matter if you change into a different setup. You go like a PRC 152. Or it goes to a different style, or a completely different style radio comes out, or you need some sort of weird USB connector, whatever it is, you can just change that out. Where you get the fixed down lead, you just have that. And even my amps, I like to take them to the range because you can do the whatever, but the inner ear one, NFMI, I think it is. So then I don't have this dangly cord with me the whole time. I can just take that off, and they work phenomenally indoors. Probably my favorite for as an indoor headset. Outdoor, I think they're good, but they really shine indoors. But then you can just do so much. NVMe? Is it NVMe?
NFMI?
Oh yeah, I don't remember what it is. Crook said NVMe. That's a hard drive.
NFMI.
Those are hard drives.
So Misfit says the Jackal seems cool. I just don't trust YouTubers hyping it up. I think Brassfax said some negative things about it, but I don't like him. So, I'm kidding. Gosh,
I think his charging handle busted after like no rounds, and then I don't know why he just went silent about it, but he did.
Yeah, I'm very curious.
This is an interesting question. Do you oil your 2011 mags? I'm going to tell you right now, I wouldn't know how to oil it if I should.
Joe says no.
What is
no,
Joe
dude,
eating?
Don't do that because, yeah, dude, I have all the hangnail. It's what happens when you have to wash your hands.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. Like
50
Sam
times a
Resendez
day.
says, hat tip to Joe for cleaning his nails like a true man with a knife.
Yeah, that's how I always do it. No, couldn't. So I get the understanding. I've never had any type of steel mag that were so tight that I had to oil them to get them to eject properly. But what's going to happen, and you're going to get a little bit of dirt on that, and it's going to make your situation 100 times worse. Don't do it.
Yeah, I don't oil any mag. I don't do any of that. Particularly the staccato stainless steel mags.
Mm-mm.
I want more.
But I will say this. For anybody that has a Prodigy or wants one or whatever, there's a lot of hype that the staccato mags solve the problem with the Prodigy. It doesn't. Well, it didn't for me. I tried that.
I tried it. It didn't do anything.
No.
No.
I will say, like, limp wristing shooting the gun, like just, getting lazy and just letting the gun recoil, that made the situation worse. So when I actually got in my proper stance and rolled my wrist forward a little bit and locked out my arms like I should, then the problem stopped. Not saying it's fixed. The problem stopped.
Yeah.
Oh, Gerald Miller. I don't think he's been on the show before. So, hey,
welcome, buddy.
Welcome to the show. He said late to the show. What plate carrier are you guys wearing? So we're actually both wearing Defense Mechanisms MEPCs today, kind of showing off the carriers we're giving away for our fundraiser for Skinny Medic. So
I of course have the.
I don't have one. That's why I entered the giveaway.
All important Wolf Gray version. But I have some cool magazines.
I'm wearing my Camaro shirt.
I also don't have this cool magazine. I got my cool Wizard Nation.
I don't have any of my cool ones.
Nope.
That's not fair. Joe. Okay, Joe. LBAC. If you could do LBAC or MEPC, which one would you do? Because I could probably make either one of those happen.
Honestly, do you know what I would do? I would call Waltz and be like, "Hey, bud. So if you have the choice between an LVAC or
okay.
MAPC, and you know that I'm more of a minimalist kind of plate carrier guy, but I already have 2 minimalist plate carriers.
Yeah,
what would you do?
It's a different It's a different thing. It's a totally different
So
series.
then there's your answer. I go LVAC.
But MEPC,
Dude, honestly, I give you a lot of crap. I do, especially with plate carrier and stuff. But the stuff that I have, and because you recommended it.
it's good stuff.
No joke, dude. I go off of your review just like everybody else does.
Me too. Like, this stuff's really good.
And sometimes I curse you for it.
Yeah.
Like, not that you're wrong. I curse you because you're doing another review and now I want it. But
I'll back all day, Joe.
But Joe,
okay.
what's funny, Joe was telling us, he was like, guys, we were talking offline. He was like, I'm not going. He's like, I'm not watching you guys' SHOT Show videos. Last time, there was like 30 things I wanted to buy. Like, I'm just going to skip it.
Yeah. Yep.
Oh,
that's true
funny.
statement. I think I even said it on the live chat last week.
Oh, yeah, it was the live chat. That's what it was. Dan said, should I be saving for a 12.5 build, 11.5 super duper duty, 11.85 PW? Okay, I'm gonna tell you this right now. Build it. Get a high quality barrel and a high quality trigger, and the rest of that is a mess.
Ironsight says all of them.
By all of them. I'm just gonna say,
yeah.
What's your mission?
But what caliber? I mean, that went a lot of yeah. There's
True.
so much.
I'll give you that, but it's also like, what's your mission set? If you're not, I mean, are you trying to build like a home defense setup?
But I do want to jump in real quick and say, if you're not going to do the tax stamp and make it a short barrel rifle and you're planning on building an AR pistol, the first thing that you need to do is go buy a brace right now. Like, stop what you're doing and go buy a brace right now. I don't think the influence dropped from the ATF, right?
No,
they're holding it, I think, until the end of the month. So you better go buy a brace right now.
Yeah, even the armed attorneys were like, all that stuff's going to get turned off. So I don't know. No one's like dropped anything. So it's gotten hush enough that nobody's saying anything about it.
Right.
So
I can't stress this enough. If you're building a pistol and you haven't bought a brace yet, you need to do it tonight, or else you might not be able to.
But I'll say this. I wouldn't build a 12.5 or smaller unless it was a purpose-built rifle. And by that, I mean...
Yeah. In 5.56.
In 5.56, yeah. So if it's like home defense or night vision rifle, I'd be like, okay, maybe. But like night vision rifle, I'd be like, okay, I can see that. You got to put a bunch of dumb crap on there. You've pretty much limited your distance to 200 yards anyway. So go ahead and chop it. It's gonna be more useful, smaller anyway. But otherwise, 16 is probably going to work out better for you. But Bailey said,
if you want a really shorty, but go with pistol caliber carbine or go with 300 blackout or 760 by 39. It's faster burning powder. You get way more velocity for the shorter barrels.
Yeah.
Misfit says Amazon has knockoff brace for $25. Do not go buy them.
No, don't do that. So what I do, I'll tell you what I do. I think a nice little kept secret, but there's only a few of us in here. I go to B King Firearms. Like, just go to Google and type in B King Firearm, veteran-owned shop, and he almost always does the braces, like the whole lower parts kit. It's a mil-spec trigger, but the whole lower part kit to include buffer spring, buffer tube, and the SBA 3 brace, and it's normally like $160.
That's good. Yeah, when something,
so
and
then you had a sale. I just picked them up for $150, $149.99.
Yeah. Yep.
Because then you go to a local
sometimes
store,
he'll do that,
and they'll have those SBA 3s for $100, and you're like,
I think Croak's saying what we're thinking and saying. He says chasing the drip points on an AR is silly. You get almost nothing for the extra money, unlike paying premium prices for like a 2011.
And with like barrel, I'll say barrel, like go crazy with the barrel, go crazy with the trigger, and the rest.
Not go crazy. If you're spending more than $150 on either of them, you're overpaying.
Exactly. And I say like if you're gonna like take everything baseline, like I'll take an Anderson lower, I don't care, and then but put a Criterion barrel on there. Oh man, I would just have a heyday, like Criterion barrel, Rise trigger, Anderson lower, and just some ultra wish trash upper.
So he says, just want a lightweight compact 5.56 for lady carry.
Oh, Dan is a Danielle.
Okay, hey,
No.
it's 23. It's 23.
Dude, okay, Dan, you gotta clarify that. Are you a Dan or a Danielle?
Well,
Because they're gonna blow my mind.
No. What's lady carry? Or the 5.5? What lady carries a 5.56?
I don't know. I don't know if that's some
Bonbon
cool
guns?
term the youngin are using for like when you sling it on your back. That's called lady carrying it. I don't know.
What is
Oh, Dan is
what
Danielle.
is a lady carry?
So Gerald's asking, what about a bullpup 5.56? Joe,
Don't
I
do
think
it.
would say no. I
Don't do it.
am intrigued by them. I want to get a Tavor. We're actually that's
Dude.
one of the companies we're going to go see is IWI. But would I choose it over an AR? No. And the main reason for that is if something were to break in my AR, if SHTF scenario, something were to break, I have spare parts and the know-how to fix my AR. A bullpup, I don't know if I could do that.
That's never gonna run again.
But
And Joe
Let's
kind of
say
sold
no.
me on this idea where he kind of like kept me away from super left-handed rifles. He's like, you want to have commonality of parts and commonality of platforms. So if I train forever on a Tavor and I can use this bullpup and I have all this muscle memory, and then it goes down and I got to grab a different weapon system, and
You're
I
probably
don't
not
have
gonna
that
live.
that I don't have that. I'm like trying to reload my magazine back on my shoulder. I'm like, bloop. Well, that was dumb of me to
No,
train.
just go to YouTube and type in AR-15 blows up. Just go to YouTube, type that in, and then imagine that your face being over top of that. Because it
Imagine being
happens.
left-handed.
Dude.
yeah.
No,
I love this.
I don't want a bullpup.
I loved it. This is why I love Misfit.
Danielle says, I reject your binary thinking. Look, you're either binary or non-binary, which then makes you binary.
Right. And I'm trying to be respectful because if you don't clarify, you're going to be Danielle. Like, I was
No,
trying
he
to help
called-
you out, Daniel.
Jason called him Danielle.
I know.
Anyway,
I was
where's
trying to help Danielle out.
So let's go to
Oh.
Misfit's comment. This is and maybe I'm a crazy person. This is where I've really, really fallen in love because
What?
these short-barreled rifles have really gotten overhyped. Where you're going to go in and do CQB, you're not. You are not going to do that. That is probably you need a team for CQB. You need a team of 5 to 6 people, and they need to all be trained, and you need to all have the same hand signals, and you need to all know how to work without communication or with communication, either one. But you have to all be trained together. You have to have a team if you're going to do CQB. And if you're going to do CQB and you got a short barrel rifle, sweet. But listen, even if I trained with Joe and Jason, we're not nearby. That would still be stupid. Like, hey, are we going in that building? No, I'm not going in there. You got a super accurate rifle. Like, yeah, okay, watch the windows, man. Like,
yeah, I agree.
there's so many other options.
No, I will say that if you want to have a shorter barreled rifle for fun, yeah, I have a couple of them. I love them. But Misfit, so this is what Misfit says. Joe can't read the comments. He says, those short AR builds are kind of overhyped. I'm really enjoying my 18-inch lightweight build, 2 to 12 scope, offset dot, light sling. It's great from 0 to 500 yards. Bingo.
Yeah.
And
So-
think you run 77 grain.
I have, 4 AR pistol and I think 8 ARs, right? That's what I have to base my opinion off of. In my short ARs, I have 7.62 by 39, 300 blackout, 5.56, and 9 mil. What I would say do is save up your money, and if you want a shorty, build it in 9 mil, and then build a 16-inch 5.56, and have 2 different rifles, and they'll be absolutely fun.
I'm just saying, if I was gonna build a 5.56, I would do what Misfit's saying. I would have 2 purpose-built rifles. Either I'd have an 18 and an 11.
Right.
Like
I still like 16, but yeah,
it kind of covers bases. But it's like, hey, you got a little guy, a little 9 mil, like a little CMMG Banshee, in a 7,
Yeah.
and then I'm running an 18 or 20 inch.
that's what I just
DMR?
said. I said build a 16 and a shorty in 9 mil.
Oh, it's
Yeah,
16.
Walsh, that's what he just said.
It's not what you said. That's okay.
That's what I said.
So the dude says most AR builders have their uppers and lowers milled from the same 3 or 4 manufacturers, just with their stamps. They don't all have their own milling machines.
And PWS, is that the one with the kind of YouTuber-ish following with the piston upper? I see-
No, that's POF, right? POF has a piston upper. Oh, maybe
No.
PWS does too. Yeah. You're right.
No, there's another company, but like there's like this weird thing. Like you either hate them or you're a YouTuber and you love them. I haven't tried them enough to try them. So
Yeah.
if they pay me
Haven't
enough,
tried
I'll
them
say they're
enough to
great.
try them. You need to go to sleep.
No, I said if they haven't paid me enough to say they're great.
J-Dub says, get a 5.7 or 300 blackout if you want under 14 inches.
Ooh, a 5.7 14-inch. That would be weird. I'm not against it. I'm not against. That'd be interesting.
The dude says, I know manual varnishes
Honestly,
pitch black can disassemble and reassemble in pitch. Won't try to learn another platform. And I'm with you. Like for me, I don't own a Tavor. I want to get a Tavor just for the sheer fun factor of it. But it is
that's not for the crap and hit the fan. That's like my Prodigy.
It's like Joe's Hellion.
You know what I mean?
He's gonna get.
That'd be so awesome to send that to him, Hellion. Like, he'd be like, "What am I doing with this?" He'd be like,
"Good luck."
But back to that comment, if I was gonna build anything shorter, like they were saying, anything shorter than 14 inches in a rifle caliber, it would be 7.62 by 39.
Yeah, so this is interesting because Gerald says, excuse me, with the current world situation, should we consider 7.62 by 39? And I don't think that you're wrong to consider that. You know, again, kind of going back to what the dude was saying, like he's very familiar with an AR-15. He knows how to disassemble it, all that stuff. So I kind of have a similar mindset in terms of if I needed to find ammo, what type of ammo would I find? Here in the U.S., you're probably more likely to find 5.56 than you would 7.62 by 39.
Agreed.
Yeah, but we're talking about building two different rifles, 16 or larger 5.56, and then something shorter.
Yeah.
And if I were doing something shorter, it wouldn't be in 5.56. It would be 7.62 by 39.
Yeah, I hear you. So Misfit says, by the way, I have a 10.5 inch, 11.5 inch, 12.5 inch, 14.5 inch, and 223 5.56. I'm selling most of them because the 18 inch is a better rifle for my usage case. And this is exactly what we say. Like your mission dictates your gear. If
Misfit, do you have a CMMG 9mm build?
I don't think he does.
He needs to sell though. And buy and build that.
308 is more common stateside.
Interesting.
Yeah, but I'm not going to build a shorty in 308.
Build a 12.5 inch.
12.5 inch 308.
I think Criterion makes a 12.5 inch. I should ask Mike.
That would be awesome.
You should.
I know fun diamond.
So you go.
My 308 is a 20 inch.
PWS has a piston upper. They have been known to wear out early, from what I've heard.
Oh, hold on. One more from Misfit. Sorry, I just jumped ahead. He said he does have a 5-inch and 8-inch CMMG build. So I could see that then. If you have the 18 in that, I'd be like, what role is the 11, 12, 14 filling that that the other two aren't filling better? Totally agree.
If my house was on fire and the entire world went burning, and I could only grab one gun out of my house, it'd be my 16-inch 5.56. If I could grab two, it'd be the 16-inch 5.56 and the 9mm CMMG build.
I would probably take my NV setup. It's a 12.5, but I can make it work. But it's just way more effective all the time. But in reality, the 20-inch is probably where I would be between the two. That 20-inch is just it could reach out 600-700 yards.
You're so crazy. I'll grab my 50 Beowulf and my 12 gauge.
Just like shoot
in my 5.7.
Yeah, my 5.7. Yeah. Where is he? Behind that wall? No problem.
Watch it. It's like he hit him in the plate. Like, yeah, but he got knocked into last Wednesday.
Yeah, he also broke 3 ribs.
Like, yeah, didn't penetrate the plate. Probably not all right though.
So Bailey says he heard the opposite about PWS. It's why he went with one.
It's like, I'll be honest with you. What is said about the PWS is really extreme. And I only hear good things from people who make money from them. So that's where I'm a little bit cautious.
Not saying they're bad.
No, I just don't know. I've only heard good. I haven't heard good things from just random. Like I have one, and
if they paid us, and you don't see it, you know why you didn't see it.
Yeah,
that's the secret. Like, where's this thing at? Like,
Prepper says there's a lot of 7.62 by 39 around, lots of AKs and SKSs here. You're right.
true.
You're absolutely right.
There
Yep.
is. That's why I build, but I would build it in
why I
AR.
got
I
an
don't
AK.
like AKs.
I'm really liking my AK. I haven't talked about this. And I'm working on a video, but I did the
Go shoot paper at 300 yards.
the Palmetto State Armory makes a custom trigger for the AK. That thing is freaking fantastic.
But hey, we're at an hour 30.
Oh gosh, we gotta go.
I want to say thanks everybody for coming and helping us put together our SHOT Show things. I think me and Jason have to probably actually look through it and see if it makes sense. I do want to say thanks for helping us raise some money for Skinny Medic. As a reminder, we're going to keep doing that fundraiser this whole month. So as a reminder, any super chat you give for $10, every $10 increment, it will get you one entry to win, and you will win this Multicam Tropic MEPC that you've seen on the actual video when I did the review of the MEPC. It's that actual one from the video, and I have it stinking up for you. And this weekend, my video, right, Jason, this weekend? So I will have the Pulsar thermal handheld actually this weekend, where I go over that in great detail.
Great detail.
Yeah, it's kind of long. But if you want to learn about thermals, you can't just be like, this is a thermal. Like some people do that and like, nah, we're gonna teach all about thermals for real.
Yeah.
And you like gadgety crap. So you could talk. That'd be like me trying to do a review on a steering wheel for a car.
Oh,
You can do it.
You see me go way into the weeds. Like, dude, is he really gonna
It'd be
talk
like
about
45 minutes long. It's like, really? For a
dude,
steering
the
wheel?
clip-on? Like, I'm telling you right now, the clip-on video that is like 40 minutes long because I had to be like, okay, here's how a clip-on works. Like, here's how it works. Okay, let's clip it onto some things. Okay, let's clip it on some others. Here's how it works. But like that one's later, but that one is long.
This could be a fun one though.
It was super interesting. Okay, that's it for me.
So we appreciate you guys being here. Appreciate you helping us out. We are here every Thursday. Any last mulligans before the team? Any last thing you guys want to say?
I'll probably have to do an O-light video soon. They sent me like 4 lights now without letting us know. So
I thought it was 2. Okay.
no, 2 more came in.
God, it's gone up. So they did tell me like they're like, hey Walsh, we're sending you some lights. I'm like, okay, cool, I'll keep an eye out. They must just keep pumping them to you. And like did those show up? Like no,
they are. They
that makes
are.
it even better. We should just start giving them away. Like, here you go, everyone. You win whatever's in this box.
One has Christmas trees on it. Like it's
Perfect.
gimmicky as all get up, and they're
Perfect.
gonna get roasted for it.
I bet you they did one last year that had my name on it. I bet you one of them says like Walsh on it.
Oh, if it does, I know my next torture test light.
Oh, you gotta check it. I would check it. I'm telling you. If it's
it's getting messed up. I'm telling you that right now. And this one will not survive. I don't care what I have to do.
That's awesome.
Well, let's see if it can take a 20-pound sledgehammer.
If it's like a super special feature, when they did that last year, there was like one that had my name etched on it or something.
Oh, we got one last super chat. J-Dub says Joe's gonna win that plate.
Oh
yeah, thanks, J-Dub. Dude, J-Dub's the man.
That's awesome. It's J-Dub. J-Dub's got 2 entries. So that's 5. That's 4 total entries for Joe. We better get some more going. So okay, take us home.
Right. Awesome, guys. Well, hey, again, we appreciate you being here, and we are here every Thursday night, 8:30 Central, and we will see you guys next Thursday.
I almost clicked the wrong button. All right, later, everyone.